Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl SharonOraa, and today I am back with another video. Yo, this is a different type of video. I'm gonna just be doing a 2024 update with y'all, but not just 2024 updates. I'm gonna be eating the native dish. This is a Ewedu here. Hey, the Ewedu is already dripping. Alright, let me drop it because it's very stewy. But this right here is Ewedu. This is Amala. I don't know if I mistook it. I know it's Amala and Ewedu. I'm not Yoruba, so if you're Yoruba, please put this in the comment section. I don't know which. This is gonna be the swallow. I know most people know fufu, but today we're not doing fufu, we're doing Amala. So I'm gonna be eating it, guys. So I'm gonna be eating this and doing an update with y'all. This is gonna be my second time of eating Amala and Ewedu, and yo, I had it the first time and I feel like I've been missing. I don't know why I never had it in Nigeria. I had it the first time in Toronto and I was like, yup, I definitely have to get this thing again. Without wasting much time, let's dig in. Yo, let me know if you guys have tried Amala and Ewedu. And if you haven't tried and you're watching this video, you stumbled across this video, this is your sign to try. Like, I have my phone here, which is what I'm gonna be using to bring up the questions. Okay, first taste. Let me do a close-up. Hey, mega knees. Yo, this is gonna be the first. This is gonna be the first taste. This is what it looks like. I know Sunny does a good focus. Yes. Yo, so the first question is, what are your top 3 resolutions for 2025 and how do you plan to stick with them? I feel like for 2025, honestly, I feel like for 2025, I definitely want to be more on time. I feel like that has been a very big issue of mine. Like, if a function is starting by 4 o'clock, I'll end up coming by 4:30. I appreciate when I know people that show up at the exact time. Like, that's a trait I really appreciate in people, and I feel like I want to emulate that. Like, I want to start being like that. Like, that is a very positive attitude. I'm tired of doing Nigerian timing. Like, the second thing, I feel like I also want to be more organized. I posted a video a couple of weeks ago, and it shows, like, you know, I've always been sleeping late, and I feel like if I plan my schedule better, there will be no reason for me to be staying up in the nights to do those things, because I would have cleared it off earlier in the day. So I definitely think that is another thing. The third thing, honestly, let me not lie, I think I want to start going to the gym. I think I'm going to start going to the gym. Not to lose weight, but I think, like, whenever people say gym, you need to go to the gym just to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Like, right now, if you're already sedentary, or I don't know if I pronounce that word correctly, sedentary, whatever, but if you're like that, the more you grow, the more you lose bone mass. And it's kind of like when you reach a certain age, if you're not, or you've not been active when you're younger, it's kind of harder to kind of maintain a very fit lifestyle. So I feel like I've always been saying this. I want to go to the gym. Just to, like, make sure I do my stretches, make sure, like, I just stay healthy. So maybe next year, hopefully by God's grace, that'll be something I want to do. How has your view on resolutions changed over the years? Do you believe in them, and do you take a different approach? I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely believe in New Year resolutions. However, I believe that even if that was not a New Year resolution, you don't need to wait till the next year to start it. Over the years, I used to be like, you know what, let me wait till the next year. So I feel like that has changed. I'm trying not to eat and talk, but if you watch this video, this was a mukbang, so I'm definitely going against dining table. We are eating and talking in this video. My view on resolutions, I think, is very important, because of, as human beings, it's very, like, I always say this thing, it's good to have reality checks, right? There are certain things you could just be going about your day. Life happens very quickly, life happens very fastly. You know, you wake up Monday to Friday, work, Saturday I want to rest, Sunday I go to church, Monday it starts again. So I feel like I feel like reality checks are very important. Have a reality check at the end of the week. What did I do? How did my week go? Have a reality check at the end of the month. And most importantly, I also believe in having New Year resolutions. But I believe in having New Year resolutions, because when I write things down, that is what I use as a tablet for my reality check for the year. I'm not obviously just gonna sit down at the top of my head and, you know, start remembering everything that went on in the year, because it's very crazy. So when I have New Year resolutions, it kind of keeps me in check. I'm like, okay, this is what I achieved this year, this is what I did not achieve. I'm like, okay, I wish I achieved this thing, but even if I did not achieve it, I could roll it over to the next year resolution. So imagine entering a job, or imagine, like, having no goal in your life. For me, reality checks or New Year resolutions are kind of like goals I want to achieve for the year. But what's one thing you're excited to accomplish in 2025 that's aligned with your personal growth? Honestly, I'm opposed to saying my visions when it has not yet been materialized, if that makes sense. I'm too African. I don't know if my village people are watching this video, but definitely I do have a couple of things I want to achieve next year. Are there any skills or hobbies you want to pick up in the new year? Are there any skills or hobbies? Are there any skills or hobbies? Oh yeah, I think I have a skill. Actually, are there any skills or hobbies I want to pick up in the new year? I feel like I want to go more into writing. That's what I would just say. I feel like next year I want to actually write. Well, I actually would love to learn how to play the guitar, but I don't think next year will be the year for that. What advice would you give to someone in Nigeria who are thinking of moving abroad or pursuing their dreams in 2025? Honestly, I would say if you're thinking of moving abroad in 2025, like as a Nigerian, I would say just go for it. I feel everybody has I don't know how to put it, but I don't think you could tell people how to live their lives. I think everybody has a goal they want to achieve. Me personally, I left home at the age of 17 years. A couple years back, do I wish I stayed more with my parents? Yes. Do I wish I enjoyed family time more? Yes, I definitely do, because I also don't go back home frequently. However, I also have to come to the realization that I'm on a pedestal to achieving a goal. So as much as I would wish I had stayed more back home in Nigeria with my parents, I also realized I did not just wake up and take a bag and leave out of nowhere. I was trying to achieve a dream. I was trying to achieve a goal, and only you, I always say this, only you knows the dream you want to achieve. So if you're watching this video and you're having thoughts of leaving Nigeria and moving abroad, I would say definitely yes. If that's your dream, you know your dream, you know the goal, you know where you want to see yourself at, then go for it. However, I'll tell you, it's not all grasses, it's not all roses. Yes, you're chasing your dreams, but it's very individualistic over here compared to Nigeria, where everybody it's like a community, you know. Here has its own ups and downs, but if you have a dream, you know your dream, then I would just say chase it, you know, go for it, experience it. If you feel you come here, I always say experience is the best teacher. If you come here and you realize it's not for you, it's okay to go back. I know people are like, let me not go back because of, I don't know if I left with a goal to achieve something and then I'm going back again. But come here, be open-minded, experience it. If it's not for you, you pack your bag and alele. What's something that you've done recently that felt outside of your comfort zone? I think this year I was more open to confronting people. It's hard for me to kind of talk to people. Like if I come to talk to you, it means I've developed a certain form of comfortability around you. I try not to confront people. Before I even go and confront somebody, I always sit down and I'm like, if I confront this person, is this going to change? Is it not? I ask myself also, is this person really this close to me that I should go the extra mile to confront them? Answer is no, I'm probably not going to do that. But I feel like this year, I was more open towards that. If someone does something that doesn't align with me, I'll be like, hey, I don't like this thing you did. Yeah, because there are certain things people would do that would get on your nerves. And I feel like it was hard keeping my mouth shut because I would basically just be hurting on the inside. So this year, I definitely came out of my shell more and I confronted people. My perfects are doing that, but who knows, maybe next year will be better. What's your favorite thing to do on a lazy weekend in LA? Study, sleep. My life in LA is very interesting. I basically really don't go out that much, except my friends or people around me that I know here. They're like, hey, we have an event or we have an occasion that's going on, you should come through. Other than that, I'm always indoors. I sleep a lot. What song artist was your current obsession in 2024? I don't think I have to think of this one. If you know me, you know I'm like a #1 Davido's fan. So I feel like all the songs he produced, Soldier, Policeman, many things. Hey, my convoy. I think I remixed the song, but the man, the man that could give me uppercut, But I'm a heavy Davido's fan, guys. What's your self-care routine like now that you're in LA, and how has it evolved? I'm not gonna lie, my self-care routine, like I said, in LA is basically I stay in. I cook a lot for myself, so most days if I just want to treat myself, I will basically order food from outside and just sit down and treat myself. That's basically what I'll do. But yeah, that's basically my self-care routine. Like order pizza or something, stay in, watch a Netflix movie, and that's just that. How do you keep a positive mindset when you're far from home? I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard. It's very, very hard. I feel like this year was definitely better, because even last year, and I feel it a lot during this period of time, which is ending of the year, Christmas, because everybody is with their family, and to me, I don't get to be with my family. So it's kind of like, I know you're watching this video and you're probably being like, why don't you go home? You know, you travel a lot. But let me tell you, the trips I take, basically round trip, sometimes could be $200, $300. I also have accommodations covered for when I go to my trips, so I don't really spend that much. However, a ticket back to Nigeria is like $2,000, $3,000, and trust me, I feel like if I have to take a ticket to do that, I have to at least stay in Nigeria for 3 months, 2 months, a month. But yeah, I feel I just try to not think about it, if that makes sense. I call my mom a lot. I speak to my parents. I try to do the things that make me happy. I always think I'm gonna go back. It's like home is home. It's always gonna be home, right? But it's just not now. So I try my best to just do the things I can make do with what is here, and wait for the time when I would go home. What's your approach to friendships and building a support system in a new city? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I would say this, most of the friends that I've made in LA, like currently right now, the people I hang out with, I already knew them back on the island. I was able to rekindle with them again when I came to Los Angeles. Have I really made any new friend outside the people I knew in Grenada? I would say yes. When I was it's still my hospital, most of my friends I met them in the hospital, and that's just that. And then another of the group of friends I met, but that would be in church. So, but this is more like a family. I see them as family because they've just been very sweet and accommodating to me. But I don't really be going out in LA, so I'm okay with like the friends I already knew before. I'm like, okay, cool. Have I really made any new friends here? No. Will I make? I don't know. Maybe as the time goes on, but for now. Do you think social media has affected your mental health this year and how you view your own life? I would definitely say it did affect my mental health, and I think I also made a video about that, in a sense of, there was a time I was just feeding in negative stuff were just on my feed, and that energy was being transferred to me. Does it affect how I view my own life? I would say no. It doesn't. Like, I try my best not to compare like my life with the life of other people on social media, just because of, I also used to post a lot of content like on Instagram and things like that, and I know there are certain things I post because of I want to post it, but there are certain things I also don't post because of I don't want to post it. So it's kind of like I'm trying not to compare myself with this other person because of them doing the same thing. So why am I going to compare myself with somebody's life that I don't even know like 100% of? What new lifestyle changes have you made in 2024 that you're proud of? Honestly, I don't know. I would say definitely like I keep rolling this Gary. It's like I keep rolling it for ages. I feel I don't know, I just feel like this year was a year where I was very positive. Like, I had to fight for myself. Like, I had to tell myself I want this and I'm going to achieve it. There are certain things I did not achieve, yeah, but I feel like I achieved like 80% of what I wanted to achieve. And I only did that because of even the times where I felt like I was really low, I had to get up and stop sulking. And in the past, whenever I get low, I just go on a break, I take it off. But this year was definitely, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put everything beside. Even if I'm low, I have work to do. I need to stand up, I need to get working, because if I don't do it, nobody's gonna do it for me. So I think that was just it. Yeah. How do you manage stress and mental health with all the life transition you've had? I would say I've really had a whole lot of transitions, but the people I still talk to, like I talk to most people online, I've had certain constants in my life. That's how I'll put it. So even if the people I talk to, they are not in the same space with me, I still talk with them, and I feel like that really helps. Because if I've really moved a lot. I moved from Nigeria to Grenada, and then I moved from Grenada to LA, right? So it's kind of like the friends I had in Nigeria, I had to leave. The friends I had in Grenada, I had to leave. So if I didn't have that constant, it would be like whenever I get to a new place, I have to remake friends. I have to. So I just feel like having those constants really helped me. How do I manage stress? I sleep. Yeah, I sleep a lot. I love sleeping. It's hard for me to sleep in the night, but let me tell you, during the daytime, I will sleep. If y'all stay to the end and y'all watched me get my hands dirty, my hand is very much soiled right now. I don't know if y'all could see it, but please don't zoom in. Thank God YouTube doesn't allow the zoom feature. But thank you guys for staying to the end. I think this Amala Ewedu rewired my brain because I'm not thinking properly again. I need to go and sleep. You know when they say nigaritis, when you finish eating a food and your tummy is still looking flat. I don't know where the food is going to, but I think it definitely entered somewhere. If you stay to the end of this video, thanks for watching me eat and soil my hands and talk about my 2024 life updates and things. But it definitely means you love the vibe. It definitely means you saw something that didn't make you click out. Don't make this your last time seeing my face. Subscribe to the channel, become a family, become a Bella, join the family, and give this video a thumbs up. It's not easy to eat Amala Ewedu on YouTube, on screen. And even if you're watching this video, this is your sign. Go and try Amala Ewedu. I know everybody's always like fufu, but try Amala Ewedu and thank me later. And if you've tried it before, put it in the comment section. Let me know if you prefer Amala Ewedu or fufu. If you've not tried it, go save this video, go and try it, and when you try it, come back to the comment section. Please get a good one, because it depends on where you buy your Amala Ewedu from. That would make your experience different. I hope I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.